It's just from wanting to do it, just loving the music and loving the lifestyle. We've all played in a lot of bands before and had great responses before, but you could just tell this was very genuine, and just people just really responded to it great from the word go. I mean, you know, the people have travelled, you know, miles away to come and see us play. That really surprised us right at the beginning. We love those people. They mean a lot to us.
I was in another period where, you know, things were, you know, you get in those low periods, you know. I mean, LA can hand that to you sometimes. Kick your ass a few times. If you come to LA, you get your ass kicked a few times. If you don't, I'm suspicious, you know. And so I just sat down and thought I'm going to go scouring Craigslist, and I found Matthew on Craigslist. Bottom line, if we hadn't communicated that day, we wouldn't have been lucky enough to make the recording and be doing what we're doing now. It was one of those lucky things, really lucky.
Johnny gave me a call and said, you know, I need somebody to, you know, fill in for a gig. Can you know, do some of these songs? I was like, yeah, that sounds interesting. I need something to do to get me out of my particular place at the moment. I'm busy with something, but I would love to get out and perform again. And I think when I came into the project, there started to be some other kind of energy maybe just kind of came together. We became a 3-guitar, bass and drums outfit that just all of a sudden we just seemed to have power, and we had so much fun.
My sister gave me a guitar. It was a really simple guitar, and just, you know, it just picks up really quick from there. I think during that summer I just played guitar the whole summer, and so in a year I was gigging. My manager picked us up and put us overseas, and in Singapore I played there for 2 years straight, almost every night, six nights a week probably.
Then we moved to the States. We moved to Pennsylvania, and I grew up there. And when I was 13, a friend of mine got a guitar. So I went over his house. I was like, man, that's the coolest thing I ever saw. You know, he had a really cool amp and a great guitar. I was like, man, I want to play guitar. And he goes, no, man, you should play bass, because like, there's no bass players.
As a group, we wanted to try and capture it early on, rather than having to hammer songs out and work on one song for 3 months.
When we get together, I wrote that one, and I was basically thinking of the Saints.
We played that live, and what you were hearing is us, pretty much apart from a couple of overdubs, us playing that song.
Look what I got. I finally got my own copy of Helicopter Flight Risk. They're going to do the second cuts when we get together off of this record. Please welcome once again, Brad TV, Helicopter.
Pretty much, we wanted to do a raw album. We wanted to go in there and do everything, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 takes.
A week with Matthew getting the drums EQ'd right, and we laid down, I don't remember, it was like take 2, we just bashed it out. It was like, I think I'd written it like, you know, 2 hours before. So that came out of that.
Basically, I was left to produce it. It wasn't a plan, it's just the way it worked out.
Johnny says to him, helicopter. And he's like, helicopter, what's that? He's like, it's helicopter, it's from Woodstock. Alvin Lee says, I'm going home by helicopter. As long as we're having a good time, and going out, and we always go out and try to give everything we've got. I think the audiences always respond to that, and it has a certain kind of charisma that just kind of is the sum of all these crazy parts.
Well, we've got a great band, you know, we've just done our first album, we're going to be starting our second album, and we're just going to keep going as long as the passion's there, and we love playing with each other. We just want to hit the road and play all over and keep on making a record. It's going to be a hell of a ride, that's for sure.
A year is like 100 anywhere.